Hi, this is Nitin, and today our point of discussion is DevOps, right? So, there are two methodologies which are used for software development lifecycle. One is the waterfall model, and the another one is DevOps. In waterfall model, the team would actually gather and analyze the requirement, they would design it, they would develop it, and after all the testing is done, then they would actually roll out for the operations. So every stage is done independently, right? So output of one stage will become the input of the other stage, and that's how it actually rolls down. And as you can see, it's like a waterfall model, right? And that's why it's named as waterfall. Now in DevOps, the development and the operations team work in tandem. They work together. That helps in providing the software rollouts much more efficiently, because in waterfall model, what happens is, it could happen that the development team has developed the application, and they would have given it to the operations team for rolling out in production, and later on the operations team will find out, okay, this particular application is not working, or there are some errors which is actually causing the outage or the improper functionality, right? But in DevOps, since the team are going to work together, they can actually find the issues much earlier in the sense in the UAT or the development, before it is actually getting pushed out to production, right? Now let's talk about the benefits of DevOps, right? So yeah, as you know, I mean, the teams are going to work together, yeah? So it not only helps in improving the functionality within the team, you can actually develop the entire application in much faster ways compared to the waterfall model or the monolithic architecture. I'll explain out here in this particular diagram, right? So this one is the process that is followed for the monolithic architecture. And this is what we are following for the microservice architecture. Now in this one, as you can see, the entire application is developed in a single piece, in a single code, right? And then it is rolled out to the production. Whereas in microservice, the entire code is broken into smaller chunks, and then actually the team will sit and develop it in bits and pieces. Once this is all tested, or the entire bit is tested, then it will be rolled out in production. And the integration of one bit to the other one happens via an API. So this brings more control to the system. For example, I have to upgrade the inventory microservice application out here. I can actually roll out that new feature in that, and then later on I can integrate with the payment microservice. In this method, what happens is, as I'm doing the upgrade for inventory and then integrating with payment, it is not going to cause any impact to the other microservice, right? But whereas here, when I'm going to do any sort of changes in the application, I need to be sure if this particular application would function properly with the other pieces on the code, because it's all in the single code, right? In the single project. So that's one of the challenge out here, which actually gets overcome in DevOps. Right? So that's all I wanted to talk about DevOps in this session. I hope you liked it. Thank you.